Welcome back to another Doberlander adventure, where we will be out exploring the near ghost town of Gold Point, Nevada. Originally a silver mining camp founded as Lime Point in the early 1860s. Gold Point was at one time quite the boom town and had 125 dwellings, a post office, bakery, hotels, cafes, a store, and several saloons. The community was known as Horn Silver until 1932 and referred to as Gold Point thereafter. Welcome to Gold Point, Nevada. Looks like that's the Gold Point. Well, it's next to the general store. Maybe this was house. Not sure. This one's a general store. It looks like it's a neat looking building. It's like an old fire truck. Volunteer Fire Busters. Got some fairly new tires on it. You may still use this, or at least they look fairly new. The Friendly Ghost Town, Gold Point. Several fire trucks. This is definitely my favorite one, though. I wonder what this RPM meter was for right here.
Probably this pump, maybe. How much? It may have to get up to a certain amount of...
It's the water, oil, and amp gauges. Oh, and then there was a gauge up here, too.
Is that one a pressure? Like how much water pressure it's
Too
putting
rusted, I can't tell.
out? This is a cool old temperature.
Seagrave. And International. I don't know if we can see in there or not. But we'll try. Let's see if we can see inside this one. Look at all those controls. Pressure governor. I don't know what all those gauges do. There's a lot of them. Looks like that's the radio right there.
All their turnouts are still right there.
It's the back of them. Probably can't see them too well with the sun on the camera.
See all their turnouts still there?
Yeah. Indian Springs, Clark County, Nevada Fire Department. Here's the back of my favorite one. There's the seat to ride in. It must be quite the ride there. Let's see if we can see inside this one. This one's cool. Hopefully you guys can see that dash with the glare. Not sure. So the back side of that general store right there. Old Yeller. Somebody's Jeep over there, Old Yeller. It's kind of fun. I like the look of that one. An old jerry can out there. Another, looks like old maybe miner's cabin. Looks like that's an old maybe wash machine out in front of this one here. I think it's an old wash machine. Pressure and release. Oh, look at this old stove. That's really cool. Looks like it's in pretty good shape. Oh, looks like there's another stove back here. Looks like it's in pretty good shape as well. Yeah, it's in pretty good shape too. They're part of a old truck or something over here. Cab off of it anyway, along with a, looks like maybe 70 series Ford truck over here. Here's this house, the front of that house where that red flat fender Jeep's at. It's pretty neat looking as well. Look at that bench out there. That's pretty cool. Got a little wood car out here. Somebody must have made that. There's another fire truck. says Reno on it. It's been brought over here from Reno. Love the front end on this one. That's cool. Two spotlights up there on the top with the light. Engine 5, it looks like. Let's look inside of this one. Hopefully you guys can see in there. I can't quite see in there, but hopefully that's showing in there. Oh, it looks like the door might open. Let me try to open the door. Oh yeah, the door opens. Nice. Look at the old hat. That's fun. Oh, look over here is instructions on American LaFrance something company, but has how to change the oil there. Drain oil from the oil pan, replace the drain plug, and add 10 quarts of 30 weight oil. Run engine about 2 minutes. Stop engine and add oil to bring level to the full mark. Well, so there you go. Up here you got emergency only. Looks like switches. And over here you got headlights, markers, bunch of other gauges. Looks like they even have the guide there in the glove box. That would be pretty interesting to read. Some more gauges up here. Look at these gauges. That must be shifting. Oh, and the wiper. I wonder what this was right here. This handle. Oh, for the spotlights. That's what it was. There's out the back window. What do you suppose this was? Stop engine before switching to off position. Wonder what that was. This one have a place to sit? Oh, there's where you sat in this one. That was probably pretty fun sitting in those jump seats. Wind's coming up a little bit, and I don't have anything for my audio with me, so hopefully it's not too bad. Let's look at all these switches and valves. Pull out to prime, pressure governor, pull to drain. This is a neat fire truck. I like this one. Some old stuff hanging up on the outside of this one here. Looks like they might just be using it for storage. I don't think anybody lives in this one. I think that might be an old stove right there. Or maybe just a case. Maybe just a case. I was originally thinking it might be one of those old, like, green Colemans, but I don't think so. Some old hubcaps. Ford hubcaps. And a random bird cage on the side of the building, or side of the house. See, an old, looks like milk truck, but I really don't know what it was. Gold Street is the main street, and you can see it's pavement, and then it just goes into kind of like gravel and dirt. And then, so this is Gold and Third. Look at this fun old car. See what's left inside of it. Not much. By this old backhoe, it looks like attached to a tractor. Another miner's cabin, looks like. Someone must be staying in this one because there's an AC in that side window running. Another old stove out in front of here. Not as good a shape as those other ones, though. Pieces of that, or of a chair. Not sure if it's that chair, but you can kind of see a little bit of the town site from here. Not much left of this one. Water Wells Big Valley. That's an old truck. Call day or night. Irrigation, industrial, and domestic. Looks like the door might be able to open in this one too. Let's see if we can see inside. Oh yeah. Something on that door over there. Can't read it down here, but I wonder what those two front wood pieces are on the front of it. California plates on it. It's an old truck there too. See if we can see what it said on the side of it at one time. Your civil defense, it looks like it says. It's like a flatbed trailer at one point in time. And this almost looks like a driller, maybe a well driller or some sort of drilling rig. Looks like one we saw out in the Mojave that I think was a old water drilling rig. Interior's not too good in this one. It's going to need some work. Got the engine in it still. Tires are definitely going to need to be replaced before you take this one for a spin. It was a dually. Or no, that's just the tires that far over, I think. I think that's just a single rim, or is that two? No, it is two rims right here. That is. Remains of some sort of old car over here. This is a fairly good sized house here. Another fire truck. A lot of fire trucks in this town. Looks like this might be the official Gold Point sign here. Wow, look at all these rocks. My wife will have a heyday looking through those. Gold Point, known originally as Lime Point, this area was first settled about 1880. The early camp was abandoned by 1882. In March 1908, a silver strike brought on a new camp into existence called Horn Silver. It flourished for about a year, boasting about 800 residents, at least 11 saloons, a post office, telephone service, and a newspaper. Most of the businesses closed the following year. After a number of small booms and busts, the town was renamed Gold Point in 1932. Two local residents eventually served in the Nevada State Senate, Harry Devote and Harry Wiley, whose wife Ora May served as post mistress from 1942 until 1967. The post office was closed in 1968, and in 1979, stabilization of the town was started by Herb Robbins, dedicated this 18th day of April 2004. Let's look at this fire truck. Old gas pump, too. Go farther, it says. Look at that old sewing machine.
Yeah.
White rotary.
My mom had a.
It's old saloon. I'll ring you up on that till.
You could put milk front grass.
Wow. This is cool.
Oh, if you don't like that, then it's chair. Sit here. I'll buy you a whiskey, and then I'll do your food. You want the door shut?
What?
You want the door shut?
Doesn't make any difference.
Wow. Love that old light fixture. Look at this old Coca-Cola light fixture. Our town is so small, we don't have a town drunk, so we all take turns. This is a super neat old saloon. Another old stove. In really good shape. I know the light's kind of hard to make out, but it's a neat old stove too. Oh, this stove is really neat. Wish I could get better without that light on it. It says Stewart on it. Try to get it away from the light, see if I can show you guys a little bit better. This got some fancy like inlays on this stove. Yeah, isn't that stove cool? I think this is an old washer again. Really hard to take pictures in here with the windows. Old typewriter. I think this is old telephone thing.
It's an operator station. Marge, connect me with 51. Marge, connect me with Miss Smith down the street.
I have to look up the story on this pool table, but this pool table is really old. When I was researching coming here, I'll look it up. That lamp there says, please put your balls on the table when you're finished. So I think maybe another old piano or organ or something. Might be organ. Yeah. Some old papers over here. Nevada State Journal. Reno murder trial witness clams up. What if there's a date on it? I don't see a date, but it looks old.
Usually the top corner. Nothing like the top corners.
Another stove. Malleable Iron Range Company. Beaver Dam, Wisconsin. What's this say? Kent Can't quite read it. Kent Patton something. Can't quite read it.
Let's just say it.
It's one of the neater saloons I've been in. It's pretty big too.
Newspaper's 1979.
That newspaper, I guess, back there was 1979, so not that old.
Shirt from you. That's it.
Must be the stage where you can get up and sing. This one says it's a piano. She's straight from the brothel, I think. You're looking for your bra. You weren't sure where you left it. It's right here. Looks like it's Vicky's. It's a pretty big saloon, actually. The front of the saloon, Horn Silver Town Site. Shovel and it's like pickaxe up there.
There is one on that building. Same thing.
Some old lockers back in here. Oh, and the bed. We always have to have the bed springs. Look at those old lockers. That's cool. There's the noose. So if you get in trouble here, that's what happens. Looks like it's right next to the jail over here. Anyways, I'm assuming this is the jail. House of Rude. Oh, maybe not. It's like some sort of, I don't know, I guess this actually is the jail. Below the noose up there is the jail, because here's the bars. So here's being in jail here. Well, at least you got a view of something in this jail. This must buy tickets for something one point in time. Oh yeah, there's another shovel, pickaxe, and a pan, it looks like. There's a Gold Point post office frontal view. County of Esmeralda, it looks like, this fire truck. See if we can see how much gas was when this pump last turned on. $35.50. Mitchell's Mercantile. Looks like it's next to the turf. Got an old gas pump out in front of this one too. This one's a private residence, so someone probably lives in this one. Remains of another car out there out front of this one. Several bugs back there. The Turf Saloon and Grill says it's also a private residence, which we know because most of these are all privately owned out here. This place here looks like it said Gold Dust or something. Gold Dust, yeah. Wonder what this thing here is. Like a little pull behind wagon of some sort. Another old truck out here. It's got its engine in it too, it looks like. Oh, flatbed. An old flatbed truck. Looks like some old equipment out here. Joy HL3 or something on that one. Scoops on the front of them. Oh yeah. My mom just noticed that these have rail car rails, so they rode the rails. Take a closer look at one of them. These both have scoops on them. Zoom out here so you see it better. Not sure what they were, but they look to be the same thing, the red one and the yellow one. Joy HL3. Oh, look at this over here. Gardner, Denver, water inlet. I think that over there, that yellow thing's an old compressor. I think. Another Gardner on this one. Here's here's the back of where we were by that saloon a few minutes ago. And the jail over there, you can see the jail over there. Welcome to Palmetto, old mining camp. Lots of rocks to build this. Lots and lots of rocks. Thinking that local Joshua trees were related to palm trees, the 1866 prospectors named the mining camp Palmetto. Although a local 12-stamp mill worked the silver ore, the town died for lack of profitable material. New discoveries in the late 1860s brought Palmetto back to life, but once again, meager deposits caused its demise. New prospecting in 1903 caused Palmetto to grow to a town of 200 tents on a plated town site. At its peak in 1906, the commercial street contained all the necessary mining camp businesses. Local miners drifted away in autumn 1906, mining on a lease basis. Has been minimal since that time. An important talc deposit lies nearby. Oh, it's like a little cave type thing right here. I don't know if you can see that or not. Goes back in there. Interesting. Fire pit up here, like somebody been camping up here. Yeah, there's a piece of burnt wood in there. Looks like the remains of a building of some sort down there. We'll have to walk down there and check it out. Here's that structure we saw from over there. We'll go up here and see what's left of it. We can figure out how to get up around it. There we go. Oh, looks like maybe it was 2-story. Sun's right on the camera. You probably can't see it too well, but here's the back side of it. This structure's a little bit away from the other structures, but still in this general area. Lots of bricks strung around here and old cans along here. Thanks for joining us on another Doberlander adventure, and we'll see you out on the next adventure.